now that we've gotten past the whole, pretty much some of the stories of the, because I ain't even all of them, but some of the stories of the China situation and how you kind of hate it and the reasons why behind hating it with all the pictures and the touching of the hair and stuff like that. Here's why you love it. First, for one thing, the gun thing. I think that's just an easier situation. It is a lot safer. Now, it's not to say that stuff doesn't happen there, but it is. You don't gotta worry about nobody pulling out a gun. Now, you do have to worry about people trying to kidnap you sometimes, but they'll try. There was a situation, true shit, where I'm literally, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I finally got comfortable and wrapped my head around China, and I had my internet was acting funny, and I was trying to go and repay my bill on my phone. So I sat there. I went to the little corner store like I always do. It was like this always open at that time of night in the Chinese ghetto, which is my shit. Love you guys. And I'm coming back. I know I'm in the store, and this guy, maybe about 26, something like that. He's like, trying to speak to me. I'm ignoring him. I'm like, Timbadon, Timbadon, Zaitien. And I walked off. I walked over about day. He ends up catching up to me and going into my neighborhood. And I'm just kind of like, what the heck? So I'm standing right there with the lights and stuff like that, trying to see if my phone was working. And right there by the security guard who is the night guard. So that way, if anything happened, I got cameras, lights, and night guard right here for if you won't pull anything froggy. He kept trying to talk to me. He eventually got one of his friends on the phone. He was like, oh, his friend talking on the phone who speaks English, talking about and translating, like, oh, you are not from here. No, he's like, hello, beauty. You are not from here. You should go with my friends so you are safe. And I'm like, excuse me, I'm not going anywhere, sir, with you and your friend. I live here. You are not from this country. You do not have a home here. Yes, I do, because I pay my rent and I'm a certain. Yeah, no, we ain't doing none of that. I'm staying right here. And at first I was a little nervous, because at this point my internet stuff ain't working. It had finally kicked in by this time, and I called my best friend. I was like, girl, like what? I put her on video. I was like, girl, this dude right now, but blah, we're talking. She's like, you need to go. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to entertain this man because the longer I stand here, he's just going to try to keep convincing me to go with him wherever the heck he's going. I ain't doing it. And weirdo. I sat there. I started walking. Next thing you know, I look back, but I'm power walking. I'm power walking. I'm going. I look back. Nigga behind me. I'm like, I had started power walking even further. I still got my friend on the phone, so I'm going. I sat there. I saw it to where his head kind of like disappeared for a second. I ducked behind the cars. I just said, and I took off running. I ran. That was the first time I had went into that apartment without any of the lights on or any of those things. This is before I had moved into my new apartment with the elevator. But this is when I had to go up 5 flights of stairs in the Chinese ghetto. I had took off running like, and I smoked too. Okay, I ain't ran that fast since I was in high school or middle school when I was doing track. I think it was middle school when I was doing track. Okay, I took off. And without the lights on and everything, I made to my house. I said, up in this building, we ain't got no cameras. I said, I wish a nigga would think he gonna track me down, cause I get that walk that they gave me, and you leave me alone. You leave me. Look, I ain't joking. Look, I hear. Okay, shoot. That was the scariest situation I think I had been in, really, in China that entire time. And like I said, as far as I'm concerned, that's a try kidnapping. Okay, they've had other situations that have happened in the recent months, actually, where people have, kind of like the Chinese women mostly go through it, like the beautiful ones, because of that antisocial thing that these men have, because they're shy and they're kind of timid and stuff, and they just kind of talk these iffy ways. But you kind of go through those things, so it's definitely best. You can still buy pepper spray there, and you can also just stand your ground and let them know and fight your way out of it. Period, point blank and simple. Okay, and make sure you also get connected while it's on my mind with the what is it called? WeChat group chats. That wasn't the whole point though. The point is this: that was the scariest thing I went through. Okay, but it really wasn't that bad. Okay, not compared to what you really go through. You got guns, you got stabbings, and whatever else the case is. That was the least of a situation. I mean, I'm talking about a guy here asking me questions to go with him. All right, he didn't like take me. He just asked. I'm sure it gets 10 times more real than that, but that's as real as it got for me. Pure point blank. Um, Another thing that I feel like that I love about it is that it's so fresh. I think that um, I know they say the air quality is bad or whatever the case is, but being back in Texas is the most allergies that I've had. I done been blowing my nose like it's crazy. Okay, all the bats been coming out looking for food. I don't know what to tell you. But it's fresh. You know, there's an adventure every day. And when you finally start to meet the foreigners and the teachers, and you start to know the hangout spots and you have the group chats, it's really fun. You know, you get to do things that, I mean, you're in China. And for me, I'm 22 and I'm in China. So I'm like, dude, it's a great experience. And it's something that you're not going to be able to always get, if ever. So, I mean, that's just really scratching the surface. I mean, I was 2 hours from Shanghai. All right, people fly to Shanghai in and out for business. I got to be there on business. I got to meet other people. I mean, I met white South Africans. Like that's amazing, you know, and stuff. I met Indian Africans. I met people from Russia. I met people from Ukraine. She's like my bestie now, and stuff. You'll actually, funny enough, you'll find a lot of people from Texas there. Okay, my agent, she was from Texas. My new homegirl, hey Clara, from Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? Brandon actually, funny enough, knows the same. Like we actually had the same mutual pal. He knew my friend from when they were in school right here in Texas City. Like it's amazing the experience that you get to have, and those things you just can't get them anywhere else. So I mean, anything that comes with the adventure of it all, it makes it a great experience. It's safer. It's easier. It really is. The way of life is easier. And although it has its own complications, it comes with its own stuff. You couldn't ask for a better place to make your money and live your life. You know?